Oh, I'm not live. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hope you're all right.
How's it
Welcome
going?
to Rime of the Frost Maiden. Sorry, what was that, bully?
I just said, how's it going?
How's it going, indeed? Rime of the Frost Maiden, episode 30. Am I right, Corgi?
I have to figure out which layer of junk that I have open is right.
Okay.
Yes, 30.
There we go. Big 3-0. And, last week I had some problems, so we couldn't play, but I think you guys play something else instead.
Yeah, we played Corgi Quest.
That's true, we did.
So we've had a week off, and Ed decided that he wanted 2 weeks off instead. So he's not with us today, but we shall press on in spite of these setbacks. So are there any links and things?
I already did the links.
Oh, there. So there's links, you can press them. But you should do that after the stream, because pay attention.
Wow, okay, teacher. I would like you all to turn your attention to this website, but do it after class.
Yeah, that's your homework, okay?
Right click, open link in new tab.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Right, so I think that's about it. What happened last time, Corgi?
Okay. So asking around town, they managed to learn that Martin left town heading south. When searching for the southern exit, a woman comes bursting out of a house, pointing to the southeast. Upon seeing each other, she and Zamor hear a dark voice from their dreams inside of their heads. She grabs him and tells him to make it stop. He tells her that he has been suffering from the same dreams that she has. She invites them inside and introduces herself as Casca Lang. They ask her about the meteor that fell and the way she describes the object. It doesn't sound like a meteor. The angle would have been all wrong. Getting as much info as they can, they walk out and see a dog sled carrying Martins coming back into town. Went to drop off the note. I'm sorry. I skipped an entire section of notes here. I forgot to fill it in. So they follow him back to the barracks, and Zamor and Gareth leave, leaving Alexica sleeping on the floor, who disguises herself and listens in to the conversation that Martins and the other guy whose name I didn't write down, Pascal, the conversation that they have. He says, went to drop off and left a note. I think they suspect. Scath doesn't want us to help in the mine, but that is all sorted. Maybe we can take credit for it. Martin then says that he is out and that the money that they're offering him isn't worth it. In the morning, they tell Oris before heading off to the they tell Oris what they learned before heading off to the negotiations with the Kobolds. When meeting with Trex, he begins to shake uncontrollably as the spirit comes out of him. Gareth tries to throw Oris out of the way, but accidentally grabs Zamor instead. The spirit enters Aurora's body and says, I'm finally glad to be rid of that cobalt. And that is where we left off.
Indeed. See here? Here we are. And here we are. So, exactly that. So the situation is that you saw this outer-worldly plasmic entity basically enter the mayor through his mouth. And as a reaction to that, Gareth took some more and tossed him into the back. And And that's pretty much all we had time for last time. So Alexia, it's your turn. The kobolds, by the way, before you act, look utterly confused, and poor Trex is laying down, and he looks deflated, and he goes, Trex? Yeah.
I will look at the kobolds and I'll say, "Take him to safety." Pointing to Trex's body.
Okay, yeah. Greg? Somebody says. Scrap!
And let's see.
What?
What?
What? He's the German kobold.
Mhm.
What? What do you want?
You speak Dwarvish?
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. I am well educated. Yeah. All right. So.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if I have anything inside of my inventory.
Do you remember that you also rolled Arcana last time? And you deduced that this is probably a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't leave the body willingly, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to attempt to do a combo with Gareth when his turn comes around. So I'm going to hold my action to use a rope on Gareth's turn.
Right, cool. Zamor, you stumble backwards as the mighty arm of Gareth basically slings you backwards, and you sort of land against the wall in the back here. What do you do?
Okay. Just as a refresher, this is the guy who's possessed?
Yep, that's the mayor. That's correct. Well, let's in fact, let's put a little thing on him. Bonk, just so we know that he's something is wrong with him.
I have something. I have a spell. I'm not that kind of paladin, apparently.
You're the hitting kind.
Yeah, I'm the hidden paladin. This is more getting rid of ghosts, and I don't have that. Hey. I would like. All right. I just don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as you know, the mayor in question is not the adventuring sort or anything like that.
Right. So I probably could whack him dead pretty easy. Not useful, probably. No. What about these kobolds? Are they enemies or what?
You don't think so? It's I think to be honest, I think it's a little bit unclear.
All right. So we're just gonna try and hold What are we doing, Alexica? Are we trying to kill this person? Are we trying to hold it still?
I'm trying to capture him or knock him unconscious.
Okay. I shall use... I will channel my divinity. A creature within 60 feet of me makes a wisdom saving throw of 14. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on this saving throw. On failure, its speed is reduced to 0 for 1 minute. Or
Sorry, what sort of save was that?
wisdom.
And he has disadvantage, you say?
Fiends and undead have disadvantage. This is up to you.
He is definitely an undead, right?
The ghost would be, yes. I would assume.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens when he fails it? I'm sorry, I was looking at something else when you read it.
Creature is frightened of me.
Yep.
And its speed is reduced to 0, so not only can it not approach me, but it can't move at all. This is for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay, cool. Well, what you see, guys, is that as you sort of call this holy power down upon the mayor, he freezes in the spot and looks frightened at you, frightfully at you.
And I'll say, don't hurt him. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Well, it's his go now. Let's have a little read here and see if you can do anything without movement speed.
So it's just movement speed and things. So he can't
move closer to you then and things like that, right?
Right. So he could technically attack Gareth or Alexica or that winged kobold.
Yep. Tricks. Well, he's going to respond in kind. Okay. And so what you see is as he is now sort of he can't really move, but what happens is the mayor's limbs and neck starts twisting and cracking and bending out of shape. And I would like you all to make a wisdom save or be frightened of this mayoral presence.
The save, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget.
Yeah, it doesn't add
it's broken. D&D Beyond is broken, by the way. So, yeah, it's not adding the modifier. So don't forget to add it yourself.
So that's 20. My wisdom save is a 20.
All right, yeah. So you're fine. You're not frightened.
Mine's a 7.
You are frightened.
I'm going to use my inspiration, so...
Okay, cool.
I'm going to re-roll that. An 11, at least it's better.
Yeah, I'm frightened though, I'm afraid. Damn it.
And Gareth is an 8.
8. Let's see here, I do need to do maths. So Gareth. Can Gareth please roll 1d4 and times it by 10?
I will just roll a d4 here. There you go, 2.
Gareth grows 20 years older.
Good.
Out of fear.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's getting closer to Ed's age every day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's his go, though. And it's Gareth's turn and Alexica's turn. So what are you guys doing? Gareth is frightened of this ghost, by the way, so
Who
he's
is
going to run
Alexica?
away. Nope. Oh yeah, so is Alexica. Your plans are foiled. Move away from him if you can.
I can't. I don't have to move away from him.
No, you don't have to. I guess no.
Let's see. So frightened.
Well, it's
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Alright, so can you still do your maneuver? Even though you're frightened?
I cannot do all of it, no. But technically, Gareth is still within melee range.
Who are you?
Yeah. So are you.
Oh, technically, yeah, I am too. Okay, so yes, then we should be able to technically still do it.
So what is it you're doing? What's the grand plan?
Gareth is going to grapple him, and I'm going to try to tie him up.
Alright. So it'll be disadvantage on both of those things.
It will be. So a strength for Gareth? Or would you want an athletics?
Well, wait a minute though. Can you rage while feared? Like, I understand that if you are raging, it's fine. But can you activate rage while feared?
I think that's something you. I would say yes.
It doesn't say that you can't do any spells or use any traits or anything.
I do know that there is a type of rage that while raging you cannot have you're not afraid. You can't
I think that's all rage, to be honest. So if I think he can rage and thus get rid of it.
Yes, yeah. I think that's.
Or well, he'll get rid of it temporarily while he's raging, and then it'll come back if it hasn't ended. You know, when it's
that's true. I guess. Yes.
So he could do that as a bonus action before he does the grappling, and thus get away from the disadvantage.
Okay.
He's so angry.
So yes, he will go ahead and rage then. Or wait.
All right. So roll me a.
Yes, he does have rages left.
Right. Yeah, he should have. You rested anyway.
So that means that I would be a straight roll on a strength check.
Athletics. If you have it.
Athletics. That's strength. Would that count?
Yeah, athletics count.
Yeah. Athletics is strength plus proficiency.
Yeah.
If he's proficient.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, it counts. That's how you can build grappling builds in 5e.
Okay. So that is a 13.
Has it added that?
Yes, it has added it this time. I only rolled a 7. It's only like certain saving throws and some saves, magical stuff that it messes up.
All right. Well, actually, even though Gareth is much overpowering this feller, I rolled a 15 on my die, so the target number was 15. So you fail at your grapple.
Okay. Well, then that Alexica will still attempt to try to do the rope while this is happening.
Okay.
Athletics? Since it's going to be dexterity?
You mean acrobatics, right?
Yes, acrobatic. What did I say?
You said that's fine. It's fine, yeah.
Acrobatics.
Go for acrobatics.
Okay.
Your target number is 15 again. So that's a success.
17!
With disadvantage. Yep. Good job.
Yeah, that is good. So he's now even more restrained then. You managed to get the rope around him. You're going to have to roll again next round to actually tie him.
So we'll call him grappled then?
Yeah, he's grappled.
Okay. Yay! All right. And then for a free action, I would like to look at the kobolds again and say, "Get out of here!"
It hasn't
Leave.
been our turn yet, miss.
I'm just saying, go.
Right. So, it is now the kobold's turn. And they're going to start helping Trex to his feet and sort of start moving out. They're taking your cue. Something like that. Actually, I think he goes down.
That sounds like a good idea. Not a melee ranger is great.
Yep. It doesn't seem like the ghost is interested in the kobolds, so he doesn't take any opportunity attacks or anything. Alexica, it's your go, right? Because
Yes.
that was last round's turn. Yeah,
that was
your
holding
turn
my
again.
action.
All right, so you can roll another acrobatics to tie the rope, tie the knot, so to speak.
Let me look at something really quickly. Okay. I will go ahead and roll another.
Wait a minute, though. Don't you get a save to get rid of the fear before you do that?
It depends on the fear. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
I shall read.
And it would probably be at the end of my turn.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna have to roll this at disadvantage and then try and get rid of it.
I did. I rolled a 12.
Right. So he is, even though he has movement of 0, he's still jiggling and wriggling and trying to get out of the restraint, and so you don't quite manage to tie it. This round. So that was your action. Any bonus actions or such like things of that nature?
For me, no. But deep in my heart, there's other things I want to do. But I don't have any bonus actions to do. Unless you'll let me use my dagger.
No.
I didn't think so.
You can use your dagger to cut the rope, maybe.
Oh, I don't want to hit him. I want to hit Gareth.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but no. Okay, some more. It's your go.
I shall. I would like to move to here.
Yep, no problem. You sort of managed to push past, skirt along the wall here.
That's tied up. We need to get the ghost out, right? And then we can attack the ghost. Okay, I'm gonna try. It doesn't. It doesn't say it will work. It probably won't. Just. I mean, I could definitely bring this guy back from the dead if we needed to just do that,
Yeah, but then, that doesn't really help us because then the ghost will just try to get into one of us.
True. Okay, I'll hold still. I will use my action to assist in the tying. I give the help action.
Yep, cool. That's gonna negate. By the way, Alexica, did you roll your wisdom save?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry.
Do that.
It would be 14.
Yeah, you are no longer frightened. All right.
Yay!
So
now
that's
you have
cool.
advantage.
So you'll actually have advantage next time then. Bonus action, Zamor.
Man, I don't really have one.
Okay, it is Spooky Mac Spookface turn here. Irritated that his horrifying visage didn't work as intended. He's going to try and claw at the person holding the rope.
Oh, well, good thing that's some more.
That's you. That's 18.
He has disadvantage because he's frightened of me.
I know he doesn't hit you. He hits Alexica.
He has disadvantage because
no,
he's in
yeah,
view of me.
As long as the more is in sight, he has disadvantage on it.
So it's still though 18. Right?
Yeah, was your low roll?
Yeah. Can you see these rolls?
No.
No. Okay. So I thought I'd try and roll here for once. So it's 18 and 23. I rolled. So 18.
Yeah.
It's okay. I believe your roll.
I don't believe you. Boo!
I did my best. I'm palading up here.
So what he does is his arm sort of reaches out at you, and it's the mayor's arm, but then from the mayor's arm, a sort of ethereal appendix comes shooting out and sort of catches you by surprise, Alexica. And you take 23 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Crap!
Holy shit.
I'm done. Murder him. I don't care.
I can
Take half of my health in one jab for something that doesn't even give me XP.
What are you talking about? It gives you XP in the long run. Right. It's
Jesus. That's a big hit. That'd be a big hit on me.
It's a big hit. So it's Gareth's turn. Yay! He's not frightened. In fact, he's very, very angry. What does he do?
Thud right on top of this guy's head. I can clean out.
Yeah, he's gonna attempt to grapple him again.
All right, cool. You can roll without any disadvantages or any rubbish like that.
Okay. Oh, for fart's sake.
I rolled much worse this time. I rolled 13, but of course.
It doesn't matter when I roll a 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
I did say I was assisting in helping tie him up. Is that this?
No, that's what Alexica's gonna do, I think.
Shite.
So I have a question though. He hasn't taken any damage. He
No,
hasn't
his rage is over.
So his rage is over. Does he want to extend it? Because otherwise he's going to be frightened again. Or he can let it drop and try and save.
Well, I mean, he can't. He used his action for that, and his
It's his bonus action to re-rage.
Yeah. So he can do that.
I don't want to use up all of his rages.
All
Do
right,
they come back
let
at a
it
long
drop.
rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Let it drop and have him roll a wisdom saving throw. It's his best save, don't worry. He's got this.
Nat
There you
20!
go. There you go. So I think what happens is basically he is about to grab this person, and then all of a sudden he looks at him and he's like, ah, horrified. Take half a step backwards, and then he's like, wait a minute, it's just the mayor.
I'm a bigger, scarier demon than this guy.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, it's the kobold's turn. They sort of disappear out of sight, so we don't have to worry about them anymore for now. It is Alexia's turn.
All right. Acrobatics with advantage.
Yeah, you use that advantage.
Dirty 20.
Woohoo!
Okay, well, he's now bound. And so, even though he struggles and, he tries to get free, and he hisses unnaturally, he cannot get out.
Um, let's see. Nope, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. I cast Exorcism at 5th level. No, I don't.
Excellent.
I wish.
Wouldn't that have been cool? Turn on. Can you turn undead?
No. I'm not that kind of paladin.
Right.
Okay. Can I use any of my other powers in sort of that way, though? Such as, I have, lay on hands. I can use a bunch of HP, 5, to cure a disease or neutralize poison, which is not those things, but I'll use all 20 points if I can get it out of him.
Yep, I see what you mean. Do you have a protection from evil spell?
Not prepared. Is it in my known spells?
Yes, it is in your known spells, surely.
Protection from good or evil is in my known spells. There's that. What else do I got? I have Divine Smite. I have
Divine Smite. I'm having to look up all this.
so Divine
stuff.
Smite is a I can add normally what it is when you hit with a melee weapon, you add an extra 2d8 of radiant damage. But all I'm trying to do is force out the undead. Divine Smite or Chop. What was the other spell I had? Shield of Faith, which actually is only supposed to increase your AC.
Yeah.
I
think so. The thing is, a turn undead would basically be the normal way to go.
Yeah.
But if you, in lieu of that, right? What you can do is you can make it as uncomfortable as possible for the ghost to stay in the body, and it might just decide to leave and then try and inhabit somebody else instead. And so ways to do that would be to, of course, make him unconscious. But also protection from evil, or if you smite him, he'll probably also end up unconscious. But if he doesn't, the ghost might leave anyway. But I would just basically assign like a percentage chance to that instead of just making a save or something like that. As
okay.
You do with turn on death.
How about we do this then? I shall knock him on the head with non-lethal damage.
Yep.
And I should hit right? He's restrained. Okay, do I have advantage on that attack?
You totally do. But before you do though, so he sees that you're about to do this, and he says, look, wait a minute, he says. I appreciate that I'm a ghost, okay? I have my reasons, okay? But do you really need this person? This person here that you're. Do you really need him? Like
He's
would it be-
kind of an important. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. He is kind of an important person to this community, as in, like, he runs it.
Right. But what if I ran it instead? As him? Who could tell the difference?
No.
Because it'd
No.
be against his will. No, I mean, if you took over the body of somebody who was awful and horrible, like a bandit leader or something, okay, maybe I'd walk away from that. But not somebody who's doing so much good for their community.
But I mean, and this is really strange, by the way, because it is. Well, at least your acquaintance at this point, the mayor saying this, and it's his voice and everything. It's just that maybe the words are slightly different. The choice of words are slightly different. But I mean, I can be your friend instead. I'm not a bad guy. I didn't become a ghost because I did horrible things or anything.
Well, who are you?
My name is Janthar. Janthar.
Then why don't you just leave? Why don't you? What keeps you in this plane?
I mean, that's kind of a personal question to ask somebody, right?
I mean, you want to take over the entire human being and life of a person that I consider to be a reasonably good human being. Orc being. Humanoid.
I mean, he is a being, yeah. That's quite right. I mean, like, what does he do? I mean, I'm an expert herbologist. I can cure people.
What if we brought you somebody else?
Sure, fine. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Yes. I mean, find some hapless. I don't know. But could you make it not a kobold, please? It was horrible being inside of that thing.
I look over at Zamora and I go, how about Pascal?
Oh, well. Where's Pascal? Is he here?
No, he is back in town.
Well, what are we gonna do? Just let this ghost out and it's gonna hang out here in this hallway?
I mean, I can walk the mayor over there, he says.
Yeah, I mean, what we could do is that we could take him back to town, into City Hall, and make sure nobody else is around, and invite Pascal in.
What do we owe this ghost?
And then we just walk away. And it would deal with the mayor's problem.
What's the mayor's
We would
problem?
have that he's trying to be usurped by Pascal and the Zentarum.
Right. But I don't know if that's gonna get rid of the problem.
Well, it gets rid of all the problems that were on the plate for me. Ghost wants to do a decent thing, even though he's kind of a butthead at the same time. It's a survival instinct, but Pascal kind of sucks.
What's the decent thing that the ghost wants to do?
He wants to heal people. He's an herbologist.
Okay, he's also a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but there's nothing saying. Okay, so.
I mean, he was a rational little kobold. He didn't try to attack us or Mavis. He wanted to have a conversation.
Okay. But we let him go. Okay, we put him in Pascal. Put Pascal in. What happens then? Pascal just he takes over Pascal and walks away, and the Zentarum what? Don't try to observe the guy? The mayor? I don't think that's gonna stop the Zentarum.
Well, I mean, it will stop the current one.
But that's not gonna help. Now, let's say that the mayor guy arrests Pascal, puts him in jail. Still not gonna get rid of the Zentrum. And then even then the ghost is in jail, so now the ghost could get out of the body and go into some other criminal. We can't, I don't think we can just let this go.
I don't think it's a we thing. It's more of a you thing, dear.
Well, we have to deal with all of this. Do you want to have to go searching for some other criminal infested with a ghost? They're gonna send us. Do you see anybody else here worth their salt at all?
I mean, if we see that it's Pascal and our different... What was your name again?
Sorry, my name. I blanked out for a minute there. You're talking about things I have no idea about at all. Janthar Alowar is my name. I was a sage, you know, cataloging the flora of Icewind Dale. Yes.
It's got snow on it. There's no floral. What?
Have you heard of Kundahar? I don't know if Kundahar exists in this timeline, but
I think we just need to zap this ghost.
Well, are you, like, threatening to become a wraith? Do you have any unfinished business that maybe we could help?
I mean, so I died a pretty gruesome death. Does that help? I don't know anything about
I've
this
seen
ghost
some pretty
business.
gruesome deaths recently. I found the heads of several humanoids that look like they have been removed just by, like, twisting and pulling in a Yeti cave.
Right, that's exactly what happened to me.
Had your head pulled off by a Yeti?
Yeah. Get out of town.
Holy smokes, such a small world.
Yeah.
Oh, is this? Do we have their head?
No, you. I don't think so.
Have
I
a
think
human head. I
no,
think it
you
was
found two dwarfs and a.
Goliath.
Yeah, that's it.
No, if we don't have your head, sorry.
I mean,
I still think we should just sort of banish him.
so the thing is that that happened, right? And then I hovered, lingered over my headless body for 2 years or something like that, and then this air creature came along, and I sort of, you know, just slipped in. And you know, what I really want to do is, and I mean, he turns to you, Alexica. Honestly, you can understand this. I have an academic endeavor, right? I want to catalog all the flora of the Icewind Dale. And then I will be happy to rest.
Gareth, what is your morality on all this? Gareth.
I don't care. I don't care either way. If you're gonna kill him, kill him. If not, as long as he's not in me. That's my Gareth. But generally, I don't care.
Maybe roll an intelligence check for Gareth.
Okay.
So currently, right now, in this dungeon we are in.
Yep, you're in the Tourmaline mines. I can't speak.
Right, and we're here.
Net 20.
So he has a long, lingering exposition about the pros and cons of this Pascal idea. But I think the long and short of it is that while you're right, Samor, it wouldn't solve the big Senthrim problem, right? It would solve maybe part of the local Tourmaline problem with the scents, because I mean, assuming the mayor is in on it when he gets depossessed and the ghost goes into Pascal instead, then maybe he can pretend the Pascal then with the ghost in him can sort of pretend to be the traitor again, and they can maybe persuade the soldiers to not attack the mayor if he puts the traitors in arrest and things like that. So it could be a thing.
Okay. Well,
Is that something you would be willing to do, Dareth?
Are you talking to the ghost?
Or Danthar? I'm sorry. Danthar, is that something? Or Ganthor. I don't know. GD, whatever it was. Whatever it was, it's the opposite of what she says. Was that something? Okay, so
I'm afraid.
Danthar, is it something that you would be willing to do?
I'm afraid the mayor is not here at the moment, Jantar says. But I would be willing to do it. Yes, sure, yes. Yes, I can act. To be or not to be.
I want you to roll for performance, please.
What? Right, like here, right out here.
That's
like
one of my
being- it's like-
favorite plays back home.
It's like being naked.
That's one of my favorite plays back home.
All right, yeah.
Question mark? I don't remember. Why do I?
Here's his role.
That's not good.
Oh, it's not good. He's one of those people that completely kills iambic pentameter.
Yeah. I mean, I can practice. Come on. I can be the Well, I can't be the understudy. Oh.
You can be the guy at the side who reminds people of the words in the script.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. The oh yeah, it's not called the understudy. What is it? What's that role called in English?
Stagehand. I don't know.
All right, yeah. They used to have little little hatches where they sat, like in the middle of the stage. Pretty cool.
Okay. If that's what our plan is going to be, is forcibly possess this
Pascal.
And if it becomes a problem, don't worry, I will come back and I will kill him.
Sure thing.
I smile at him, a little bit crazy in the eyes.
I can kill you right now.
I assure you that won't be necessary.
And then we could go back and kill Pascal too. Well, I don't know why we're messing around.
Thus began the murder hobo part of the campaign.
Hey, there's technically only one person in this world that I am like, we should kill him. And everybody said no.
I don't believe you.
Well,
all right.
so what do you say, friends? Janthar says. Give an old ghost a chance. Throw me a bone here.
If this ghost tries to take over the world, I'm blaming you.
Well, that's okay. I'll just return to my plane and then it'll all be even. You're welcome to come with me, matter of factly.
I'm just giving you like a blank stare.
It would be interesting to study you because of all of your dream weirdness. Somebody would definitely find it very interesting.
Where would I point if I was in the Feywild?
Well, the Feywild has points where it's closer to the material plane. So probably wherever that would be.
Unless it doesn't cross interplanar, and then in which case it won't even affect me if I go to the Feyworld.
Yay! See that? Yeah. Except I'm not in the Feywild technically.
Are you not?
I forget what. Well, I mean, I am a Fey corgi, but Let's see, the...
Okay, still interplanar travel.
I thought the university was somewhere in the Fey realm.
It is... It is located on the Orithia continent of the plane of Arcavios.
Sounds like another material plane, right?
Well, material is Prime, the main one.
Yeah. Yeah, but there are many material planes. Right? Many prime planes.
The only one that I know that's called material is Prime. The rest of them all have different names.
Right, but like Faerun is one, and Oerth or Greyhawk is one, and Eberron is one, and so on.
There are a whole bunch of different planes.
Mm-hmm,
There's a load of them, actually. Like, a load of them.
Anyway.
Yes, there's many planes.
Many.
But don't get on a Boeing 737 MAX. You'll probably die.
Is that where the door fell out the other month?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's a bit unfortunate.
A different kind of plane, but still. Be afraid of the Boeing 737 MAX.
That must be a plane near chaos.
Yeah.
All right, well...
Door just opens random.
Yeah.
I will be happy with the decision that I made that everybody is now forced to agree with.
So what's the verdict then, Corgi?
That we are going to go back to town and we're going to let the ghost take over
Pascal.
As long as it doesn't backfire, I guess. I don't care. I'll probably die and won't be around to see it anyway.
After a few ifs and buts, you go to a meeting hall, a meeting room in the town hall. Is what I'm trying to say. You have the mayor sit down, and you know.
You don't have to be in the room for this, by the way.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm fine. I just don't think it's a good idea. I'm not like against it.
So Janth goes. He goes to one of the servants. Oh, fetch me Pascal, will you, please? It doesn't sound anything like a half orc, but you know the servant goes away, doesn't question it, and goes away. And after a little while, Pascal comes in. You know, clad in armor and stuff like he was previously. With town insignia and tabard and things. You called for me, Mayor. And yes, sit down. You know. And then what happens next, Alexica?
Oh, Gareth will stand in the way of the door just in case.
Yep.
And then I will say, as a head of the guard, we actually wanted to confide something in you. You seemed to, last night when everybody was getting torn drunk, you were one of the few that did not, and we wanted to express our acknowledgement of that and say that you're probably one of the good members of the guard. And then while I have him distracted, that's when he should try.
All right. So the ghost of Janeth Alawar pours out of the mayor, who just sort of collapses in a heap, with some broken arms and legs, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And sort of materializes. That's round 1. Pascal is completely surprised by this, of course. And so then on round 2, he will try and possess Pascal. And let's see here. So Pascal must roll a DC 13 charisma saving throw. And I rolled a 4, so he fails that. So the ghost sweeps into him, and he is possessed. Excellent, Janithar says. Thank you. See, this worked out great, you know? I've always said that talking is much preferable to pointing of sticks and things. Look, I have a sword here. He tosses it to the ground. I don't need a sword.
I mean, you should carry it for image. They might suspect you.
Oh,
You don't have to
yeah,
use
of
it.
course. Okay, I'll have a sword. He says.
He holds it in his wrist, like just wobbles around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, actually, yeah. And you know what? He says this is an excellent body. It's strong and fit, and not too old. Can't wait to get back to work.
Nervous.
And the mayor, you hear the mayor groan behind you.
I'm gonna heal the mayor.
Yeah, okay. That's probably a good idea.
I'll give him 20 points. Well, he's
No, he only has 4 hit points, so give him 4 hit points and he's fine.
okay. 4 hit points. Lay on hands.
So he says, "What is going on?"
Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you. So many interesting
Actually,
things.
you know what? I think you when you're possessed, you are coherent. You're aware of what's happening.
Oh, is it like you're being
But,
ridden?
Yeah. So he doesn't say that. He says, "What a crazy plan!" He says. But
Well, that's coming from me. I am such a creative little cookie.
yeah, he says, I approve, I do approve. Hey, and he sort of slowly gets up. He's probably still gonna need, he's got a broken arm and things. He's probably still gonna need, like a brace and things. But he seems fine. So, Janth, he says, are you actually serious about this endeavor? And they start talking and sort of making plans and things. And actually, some more, make an insight roll.
Oh, that would be cool. I should have asked that earlier.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I'm super pleased that you guys don't ask for skill rolls all the time. It's very irritating.
6.
Well, I feel it's a self-regulating system, you know? If you ask for skill rolls, you roll crappily, and therefore you don't ask so often for skill rolls, which is fine.
I roll like
great.
shit. I don't for any roll.
Anyway, you have a good feeling about this some more towards the end. They seem to actually get along fairly well. I don't know if you recall, but the mayor is kind of a studious feller. So hanging with a sage is a good fit for him. If you will.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. The mayor should keep an eye on this guy.
Yep, for sure.
He's your responsibility now, Mayor.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get along splendidly, you know?
Well, I hope so.
Can't imagine it not going well.
Well.
So yeah, thank you so much for this. I mean, now when I've educated Pascal in how to act like Pascal, you know, we'll do some training sessions. Don't worry. He can go back to the town guard and start steering it away from the scents.
Okay. If he
And
could
hopefully the
just,
sense will be none the wiser, you know?
if he could just, give up all the bad guys that talk to him, that would be the start, because we could go
I
in
mean,
and
yeah, he can probably,
we can, eliminate some of those problems.
Oh, I'm sure we have it handled.
For sure.
If you want my advice, he says, I would love for you to go and, shake the hornet's nest down in Targos. That would be a lovely thing to have happen, he says.
Okay. So let's go to Targus and fight the Zents down there.
Also, I did have a message, actually, from the Lang woman. She wanted to see you.
Oh, right. Yes. That was a thing I was supposed to do the other day, right?
No, it's today still.
Today.
You guys were gonna go fix this mine business quickly, and then go and see her, and then your plan was to probably head to Targos, I think. But you obviously, this has taken now like a couple hours more than you thought, so it's getting to be sort of evening. So she probably just wondered where the heck you were.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go figure this thing out. Or at least get some more information.
So yeah, is there anything else you want to do with the mayor before you go on to Lang?
I would like to ask if he has an extra
Reward.
empty leather-bound book and that I might have.
What, any book?
An empty one.
Oh, empty. Sorry, I missed that part. Sure, yeah, he has that. He gives it to you, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Look, he says, remember my offer here now. When next there is a meeting in Bryn Shander, speaker meeting. We have them monthly. There's one coming up now in about a week. Okay? Pop over here and come with me to Bryn Shander and go to this meeting with me.
Right, in a week.
You guys are renowned around the 10 town, okay? For me having my reason for this is for me having you accompanying me will be a feather in my hat. But your reason is that you can get to know all the speakers, see what they're about, and see what sort of sides you want to take in this. He points down south.
See what's left
Center
of them.
coming, Yeah, see what's left of them. So I would say pop by here in about a week's time, and we'll go to a meeting together. How's that? This meeting went better than expected.
Yeah, sure.
Too bad Gareth looks so much older. I've got this big gash in my side too. Hurts a little. Ow.
Oh, are you? Do you need healing? I can't heal his age. That's I don't have greater restoration.
I mean, I probably will be good if we get another rest before we leave.
A bit of grey has sort of popped out in Gareth's hair.
How old are Goliaths?
I have no clue.
Goliaths are hairless.
Are they? I thought they were beardless.
They might be beardless. I thought they were hairless entirely. Maybe not.
Oh, maybe. Well, okay. Some new wrinkles around the eyes.
Yeah.
How's that?
He's oldish.
Yeah.
Old.
Okay, I can't see how old he is on his character sheet.
We'll have to ask him next time. It's fine.
You might be able to see it. You might be able to see his background.
Oh, okay. I'll have a. I don't even have D&D Beyond open. I mean, I don't have the character. I'll have a look. Find it. My campaigns, I think it is under, right?
Yes.
View campaign. Gareth, Lone Hunter.
Well, we have someplace to go. You don't need to be half dead the whole way. I'll give you a first level cure wounds. I tried to roll it. It didn't. I tried to roll it. It still won't. All right, this is plus.
Yeah,
No,
just
I can't see his background either.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's because it's Avalar that is the owner of the
+4
campaign. What are you doing?
you.
Oh, you're rolling for
Okay.
healing.
Well, hopefully he wasn't like too old because they live human years.
Okay. Okay. It's pretty harsh. That is 20 years of his life, you know?
He was 58 and now is dead.
Yeah. Sudden cardiac arrest.
Could you
Honestly,
imagine doing
ghosts-
that to a character, like realizing that that you accidentally do that to a character and they die?
Yeah. I mean,
Whoop.
the haste spell used to cost a year every time you passed it.
Oh, that must be old rules.
AD&D?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
So
I'm
not
right.
that old.
Sure is.
So old.
Are you trying to say something to me? Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's nothing that your hair color and your hairline haven't already told you.
Well,
And my character explodes.
Yeah.
and a fireball goes off. Huh? Strange.
Interesting.
It was
But
Viskin.
it's-
He came by a couple of months ago, cast a delayed fireball, and it just happened
And it
to go
spell
off now.
shapes around everybody but Alexica.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you, Corgi. Did you need to
Yes.
go now, or did you need to go? Are you alright to play for another half hour?
I could do another half hour.
Yeah, cool. All right. After some healing and some catching of breath and so on, you find yourself outside of the Lang residence again.
Lang.
It was Lang, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
It was. You're making me insecure about my own names.
Yes, it is lame.
Yeah.
Okay. So, were you guys here last time for this?
I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I ate all of the cakes that she put out, like a Yoshi.
Oh, right. All right. So, let's go in here and see if we can't figure out any. What are some good questions we might have?
Oh, wait a minute. Let's backtrack here.
Okay.
In the town hall, you mentioned the words extra reward, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And I think you talked about this beforehand. I have a recollection of you talking about this with the mayor before you went to the meeting. The reason you came with is because you wanted to locate a psych crystal.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And so at the end of all this, before you go, he hands you such a crystal.
Whoa!
Okay.
I got a side crystal. Nautiloid down.
And let's see here. Oh my gosh, all these cookie crap things. So this crystal, which I will show you what it looks like. Give me 1 second.
I was given a giant cookie. It's delicious. No, it's like
nice.
amethyst, but there's like a person reflecting.
medical Duma what's in it. It grants you telepathy for as long as you are attuned to it. The crystal also glows with a purplish inner light while you're attuned to it.
Oh, telepathy?
Telepathy. You have to have an intelligence score of 3 or higher to use it. And the range of the telepathy varies depending on your int score. I don't know if this... I'm going to try and paste the table into here, but... Yeah, you can sort of see. So, if you have an int score below 7, it's 15 feet. If it's below 12, it's 30 feet. If it's below 16, it's 60 feet. And if it's higher, it's 120 feet. And the light from the crystal also varies depending on your... So it's a torch with telepathy.
Okay. On the walk over...
I don't know if it exists in D&D Beyond, so here's a link to it.
Oh. Well, it's gotta be in D&D Beyond, right? It's a WotC thingy.
Yeah. It probably is, I just haven't checked.
I didn't check either. I should look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yep. And in here it's set based upon your intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. So I am it takes like an hour to attune to something, correct? Can we sit down and have lunch?
Yeah.
Or dinner?
Sure.
Well, I mean, the entire time you're eating, you have to be thinking about it the whole time. Like, I'm
a quiet guy.
Stone.
I could be.
I love you.
My precious. Yeah, but sure, you can do that. Because you want to have it done, I guess, before you go and talk to her and see if there's like a difference or anything.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
All right, I guess then we'll head over to the Blue Clam, get some lunch.
Yep.
Okay.
And basically, some more eats like in 2 minutes, and then he sits and hovers over this crystal.
Oh, just like real me. Perfect.
Yeah. Same as me, too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So you arrive at Cascalang's. Writer extraordinaire.
Okay.
Oh, there you are, she says. What took you so long?
Oh, I show her the injury in my side. It was quite a moaning.
It's a little healed.
Yeah. Did you do that working out?
I do not know how to answer that.
You probably shouldn't give details.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, come in. Says, I'm glad you're here now. Any news? Have you had any more dreams? Some more?
No. Maybe one. How about you?
Yes, I dreamt last night, but I felt just before you knocked. Actually, it felt a bit strange around here. Just looking around, it was almost like as if I knew you were gonna knock.
Did I incited her last time, yes?
Yeah.
But
I can't remember the result. What did you ask about?
I was just gonna wonder if I divine sensed her.
Oh, no, I don't think you did.
Okay. Well, I did manage to obtain a psi crystal.
Oh, did you now? That is very interesting.
Yes.
Do you notice anything? Is there any difference?
Do I notice anything? Is there any
Roll a
difference?
wisdom check.
Wisdom.
DC 10. But it hasn't actually added your wisdom there.
Nope. I have 5.
Oh, you have 0 wisdom.
Yeah, I have an 11
Oh, yeah.
wisdom.
You're that sort of paladin.
Yeah, I'm charismatic and strong.
Um,
The right kind of paladin. I also have good constitution. I'm dumb though.
that's not very wise.
Or smart.
What's your intelligence?
10.
All right. So what's the range going to be on this thing for you?
30 feet.
That's not bad though. So yeah, you don't notice anything different. Oh, yeah.
This just means I can use my mind to talk to other people or like get their thoughts of people nearby me. Is that what telepathy is? Or is it like
have a little
chucking?
read.
Or is it like chucking items? That's telekinetic.
That's moving stuff around, right?
Yeah, that would be telekinetic. So telepathy has got to be the.
So you can share thoughts. Possibly, I will have to get back to you on this, but possibly with only with willing people. But anyway, you can't read minds, but they can also send thoughts back to you, I think, if you sort of focus on them.
So maybe I can just like talk to somebody. It's not like reading their memories or anything, but I can like, talk to
but you
them.
can have a conversation with them without talking loudly.
Okay.
So also it says something about wait a minute. Also said something else here. The spell enables a creature with an intelligence score of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your words and take it in the scope of any sensory messages you send it. Okay, so it only works with people who has an intelligence score. So not undead, not most undead anyway, like not skeletons and things like that.
Okay.
Right.
Well.
But to be honest, though, it would work with animals as well, because they usually have a 3 or a 4 intelligence score. It's a bit of an oddity. But we can define exactly what it does later. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Currently.
So, I wish I had. Well, what is? Do you have any more information about what it is we're looking for, or why this is happening? You found out?
Well, no. But now we fulfill the requirement, right? That the message you said the message said.
Yeah.
That I'm looking for the message here.
Not alloyed down. Emergency protocol enabled. Crew safe, but vessel imperiled. Psi crystal needed. Come at once.
Psi crystal needed. So now we have a psi crystal.
We do.
This is amazing progress, she says. You're very brave. You must tell me everything about how you came about this artifact?
Got it from the mayor. He got it from somebody else.
We probably got it from the mine.
Who probably got it from the mine. You're right.
Oh, you got it from the mayor. He's such a sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
he's
have
great.
to remember to bring him over a casserole later on.
Okay.
Casserole.
I'm sure he'll love a casserole.
Yeah. He loves my casserole.
I'm
Doesn't
sure.
everybody? Another cookie? She says to Corgi, or to Alexica anyway.
I raise my little hand slowly. I take the cookie, I pull it down to my mouth, and I look like I'm taking a little bite, but I just shove the whole thing in my mouth.
Yeah.
Just one bite.
Yeah. How you can eat so much, being so little? I will never know, she says. And hands you another one.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah. So I've been thinking anyway, she says. Now we have the Psy Crystal, and these dreams are driving me absolutely potty around the bend. You know, I cannot stand this. I can't write properly, and that in turn imperils my financial situation. So I have been thinking. I've scraped together funds that I hope will mean that we can arrange an expedition to figure this problem out. What do you say?
Well, that sounds great. Well, I'm not gonna be in town right now. I'm not heading that way right yet. We're going to Targus.
Indeed. Well, how about this? Where are you going after you go to Target?
Well, maybe we could go and see the Nautiloid.
Right. So, how about are you guys willing? You seem like a very competent party.
Yep.
Are you guys willing to sort this out?
Yeah, of course. You paying?
Did you laugh at the competent bit, Corgi?
Yeah.
Well, you have a reputation now in Isundale, so she's been asking around. So I heard you helped the fellows in East Haven, for instance. You know, very well regarded job you did there. You know, things like that. So how about I fund you this expedition, and you undertake it at your earliest convenience, and then there's one more piece of this contract. Then I need you to come here and in great detail explain to me all that has happened so that I can write a novel about it.
Sure. If I survive, we can do that sometime.
Of course you will. You're such a brave young man.
I can tell you all about what happened earlier today.
Samor was fine, actually, wasn't he? He was the only one of you that was fine, in fact. Well, she says, and you know how it is. The brave ones always survive. Read one of my books to find out.
You asked Viskin about bravery.
Visk, who's that now?
Viskin Bartana? You
never even met Viskin.
I don't know about Viskin.
I've heard stories. Me and Garrett stayed up drinking. He knew him 2 days.
Yeah.
Longer than you.
He was an enigma even to himself. Anyway,
He's a
she
lot
says,
quieter than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's dead.
I mean, pre-dead.
I guess.
So anyway, she says she goes and gets a little chest and puts it down in front of you and gives you a key, some more. Here's the funds that I managed to scrape together. I hope it's enough for a good expedition.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be useful.
When we're dead.
How much is the funds?
250 gold.
That is useful for sure. We shall take the 250 gold, and we will use this on our expedition.
Well,
We're going to the bar.
yeah.
I'm going to use mine to buy a whole bunch of healing potions.
Yours?
Yeah.
Yours for what? This is my expedition.
Well, then you may go on it alone.
It should
You'll
buy
see.
you if
You'll
you
see.
go to East Haven.
I'll buy you a
for
health
instance.
potion. I'll be your health
Yeah.
potion.
Yeah.
I'll give you all the healing spells that I have. How's that sound?
It feels like you're trying to romance me, sir.
That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make 250 gold. All right. I will. You can have 83 gold. Is that okay?
Yay!
Everybody gets 83 except for me, who gets 84.
That makes you the expedition leader.
That makes me the leader. My bonus.
Yep.
Oh.
And when she isn't looking, I just take the plate of cookies.
Of course you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. All right. So now it is evening, and you didn't get to go to Targos today. So I guess, is there anything else you want to do, or do you want to head back to the east side for another night's sleep?
I want to invite our new friend Jarthra out to drink.
Oh, dear.
Ancient.
All right, so you go to the Blue Clam. Pascal comes in and sits down with you. How are you doing, my fine fellas?
I put a shot of the strongest alcohol that they sell in front of him.
You don't know. Maybe Pascal has a super high tolerance.
He'll use Pascal's con score, so it's probably better than it wasn't Jarthra, was it? It was something else.
Jarthra? I wrote it down.
I'll have a.
Jartha? Jarthra? Jathra.
Jantha.
Jantha. Janthra?
Yeah.
Jack.
Janth. Janth.
Yanth.
John.
Yanth.
Yep. Elawar. While he drinks it. Thank you so much. You know what I've noticed? I have a much higher tolerance for alcohol since I, you know what?
How much have you been drinking since we left you this morning?
Well, you know, town hall is a busy place. There was a delegation of some sort, and you know they had a dinner. I was invited, captain of the guard. You know.
Oh, jeez, you're captain of the guard?
No, the other guy was the captain of the guard, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, sorry, as a sergeant of the guard.
Oh.
Soon to be captain. Don't worry.
Oh, no. What did we do?
Oh, we've destroyed the power. The way that the power works in this area. It's fine. It works out all the time in the real world.
Sure.
Oh.
All right. Well, cool. I hope I can get out of those parking tickets then.
Did you park a carriage in an awkward place?
So he parked his axe beak.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that axe beak. The shit on the front porch. It wasn't intended, but you know, shit happened.
I mean, if you wouldn't have fed him all of that unnecessary food.
It's rations. It's what we eat. Like,
I mean, it seemed to upset his tummy.
how do you think I feel all the time?
I mean, eat the good food while we're here. That's what I've been doing.
Speaking of which, Jan says, should we order some food with all this drink?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yes. Yes. Let's get some food. What is on the pit tonight?
On the pit tonight is a giant knucklehead trout.
A giant one?
Well, it's bigger than you.
Well, I mean, that doesn't take much.
No. To you, it's giant.
Well, I will get me an order of some trout.
Yep. You all order trout. It's delicious. It's delicious. However, it's just fish, you know. It's not as special as you might think. The point of knucklehead trout is the bones. They have very big bones inside of them, and you carve things out of the bones, and that's where the money is in knucklehead trout. But it's very nice fish too. It's a bit like salmon.
So we keep our bones from our fish?
No, it doesn't have any bones. They've been meticulously
They bring
taken
us
out.
boneless fillets.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Fine. I mean, I guess. I have a crude bone dagger. Does it look like it was made from one of these fish?
Where did you find it?
I have no
From the
idea.
kobolds. It looks like it's probably kobold bone.
Oh, that's weird.
All right. Well, I'm not going to get drunk. I'm just having a glass and enjoying my food, trying to get Dantha Pascal drunk.
Yeah.
I'm testing him by getting him drunk and wearing down his demeanor to see if he's okay.
Roll a religion check.
A religion?
Yeah.
Does he start cussing and against gods that I need to understand?
No, but he's an undead, right?
10.
You don't think that possession is going to be affected by getting drunk. So even if you get him plastered, you don't reckon that the ghost is gonna depossess him?
He's gonna be like totally. He's like gonna be totally aware of his surroundings and totally fine, and just like his body's gonna be forcibly vomiting.
Yeah.
Why is this happening? Make it stop.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's pretty much what happens, to be honest. Your night ends out on this pier here with Pascal, evacuating into the lake, adding to the fish food, you know.
When you said that, I assumed he was peeing.
No. Well, I mean, I guess that. Well, anyway, let's not dwell on that. But you know, fish eat pretty much anything, right?
He's throwing up in the water.
Yep.
Okay. Get up, Zach. We got yelled at once for being out there.
Actually, it was the people in the Blue Clam who told you to take him out there because it's apparently it's tradition to puke from this yeti here. Yeah, and happily you sort of go the straight path back. You're sure where it is. Sure, it was here somewhere. You know. But you do eventually find yourselves back at the east side, fat and drunk and happy.
Actually, like I said, I didn't want to get drunk. So on my way back, I'm going to take this outside road, and
Right.
I'm going to stop by this little wooded area.
Okay.
And whenever I see a different kind of plant, I'm going to like pluck a little bit of it.
Okay. You're making a collection. Roll a something roll.
Nature?
Herbalism doesn't exist. Nature, that's it, yeah.
7.
I mean, you find, I'm sure, 5 or 6 different types of plants. Surely that's
Okay.
enough, you know?
All right, and then when I get back to the east side, I'm going to pull out my new notebook that I got, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drawing, like writing notes about
On the plants, yeah.
the plants, and then on each page, I will attempt to make a drawing of like it, but then I'll just squish the leaf and plant part that I got in the book in that page.
Brilliant. Yep. Are you going to work on his project for him?
I am.
That's an awesome idea. All right, but I think with that, we're going to round off today's
Yay!
session.
All right.
That was cool. And an inventive solution to a problem. I like it.
Yay!
So we have some sort of link things.
Oh yeah, go to the links. Check out the links. You can go to Discord and Imgur and X and Discord, and don't forget to use your channel points sometime. That
Yeah, I
way-
could use some more advantages.
Nah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, all of us rolling like absolute poopy. I did get 2 nat 20s today for Gareth, though, of course.
Yep.
That's cool.
Not for myself.
That's,
Did
but it
I
took-
do
it
any
took,
rolling above 10?
You? I think you did.
Yeah, I think so.
I rolled an
Oh.
18.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you rolled
what-
an 18.
I mean, what are you talking about? You roll over 10 all the time, some more.
I rolled a 23 persuasion.
Oh, did you?
Was that last week? That was
I think
last
it was
week.
last week.
Yeah.
That was it. Just
Yep.
18.
Yeah, you did roll fairly low. Anyway, thank you for watching, and there's a thing
Yeah.
on Wednesday, and then we're back on Friday, hopefully.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Bye.
Bye.